bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. They quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All the front yard yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring them out.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. I'll keep setting up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
Flatline for the ninth time. I'm on a first name basis with the afterlife, and there's no ceiling when you're the demon. I dug myself out of the dirt for a reason, and I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, life.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid books left, but it's not enough. Few books that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How they get a gone? Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay a bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them off. Take a whistle, take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I felt cool with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, blacked out. They act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them, and they both. I hate them hating on them, and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I call my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yeah. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so fucking so raw. It's so raw. It's so
You heard about a man, the left control. Wherever king, I told you, hop in and let the journey begin. Elevator operator. Like him. I really wanna be like him. Wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hats up in the sky, and we keep getting and let you down. That you cannot deny. A glowing light, keep shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little push your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, but I want tell her I'm ready. The check coming heavy. I bought them made busy. No, this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city. Can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me. Make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then
That's so typical. Body of a dumbass, that's so typical. Turn like a god, that's so typical. Still more that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
It's so typical and visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Sky. Happy to welcome you to week 2 of 3 here in the preseason. Man, this is the week, Brock, where a lot of players, they're not just fighting their opponents out there anymore, but they're fighting each other for the roster spots remaining as we look ahead to the final week of the preseason.
Yeah, that's well said, Kate. And every coach will say the same thing across all 32 teams. Don't count numbers.
Yeah.
Don't look around the room.
Yeah.
Don't look at anybody else. Just worry about doing your job. But when you're outside the top 40 or so, you know it. You know you're on the bubble, and your performance in this game really matters. I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and you're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On second down, the run with Williams. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah! Here we go! What do you think?
First down, here's Dak. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably. Then go to work after him.
They've made it to first and goal on their opening drive, hoping to start this game with 6. Up the middle, Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Friends is having kids, what's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a life with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source?
Now the PAT try coming up. An extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's White on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down. From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here we go.
Motioning the tight end left. To the air again, it's Burrow. A quick slant, here's Gesicki. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this third down. Throw here, third down. They'll have the first down and even more. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Cowboys first down.
first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run the toss for Williams. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
A 3rd down run with Blue.
You know, we love to talk about corners. Those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Yeah!
Prescott now on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Cincinnati headed back out for its 2nd drive now. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
17 yards. That's good for Bengals. First down.
Here we go, here we go.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in constant... together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This only a chip shot from the right half. McPherson's kick is good, and that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Turpin with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. First and 10 from the 32. Run the toss to Blue. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Cowboys, first down.
Yeah, here we
First
go.
and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Going left side, Williams with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Connecting on the slant. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set to go now from the 35.
Yeah, here we go. Wait,
We'll hear from the pistol. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
And he's got it for the touchdown, but while they celebrate, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding.
Holding, offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Yeah, here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Number 9. A 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down. At this.
And that is the end of our first quarter. The Bengals are out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run. Momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
They're going for this. Thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a first down.
Yeah! There we go.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it's still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks and may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Yeah, here we go.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
I I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
14, Bengals 10.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Xavier Gibson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now here comes the Bengals on offense. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
11, Thomas. Stop.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And he's going to have this out and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second.
Here we go.
At the 46-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But first, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
They send the tight end in motion left. Third and long. Here's Burrow. He puts some air under it deep down the left. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rucco for the punt. On is the former all-conference return man from nearby TCU, Kavontae Turpin. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. He gets the handoff. Fights his way through a tackle. He comes through big here, 9 yards and 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
In 2nd and inches.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Give on 2nd here to Blue. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Running for the marker with Williams. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Boys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Williams. He has this one past the 15 and start downhill into Bengals territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the give, it's Blue. He cuts it right. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
There we go.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost as he busts those tackles.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
There we go.
Williams And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Looking to tack on the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll decline this and take the results. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Gibson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They find themselves down 21-10 as they take over. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
11, Thomas. Right 80. Right 80. Right is up.
Burrow setting to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. 30 into the red zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a one-score game before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 4.
Bengals 17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Turpin with a return. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Throw complete to Lamb. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Prescott here from the gun. And there's another one. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
At the 40-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak to the air here. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
That's Lamb running slant. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Yeah! Here we go.
Who gets it? And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Trying to work quickly now.
4 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go.
Throwing again is Dak. He's throwing deep to the left side. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. To the left and ruled in by Ferguson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one. You'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Burrow now on first down. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout.
Here we go, here we go.
At the 39-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
4 yards.
We've set it down from 37. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Bengals.
Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So just a one-point game here at the break, Brock, as we go over to the EA Sports Halftime Reports with our buddy Scott Hansen.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our two teams here no doubt made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out come the Bengals. It's their ball first, leaving the locker room. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. There's a dive up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not remove the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to the well again. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight was giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down. New set of downs for him, and starts at the 38. They'll run here on 1st down. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's the backup. First throw. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
19.
Setting up to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
1st and goal.
They'll try and punch it in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
A gain of 5.
Ready?
2nd and goal.
60 Eagles.
At the 5-yard line.
They're throwing it. Cowboys closing in, and they get to it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
After the sack, they're left 3rd and goal now from the 13. 3rd and long for him here. Making the call himself.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. A very short kick here from the right hash. McPherson's kick is good, and they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense and try and protect it.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This is taken in at the 13. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready?
On the ground, this is Phil Moffa. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
37-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Get it! Go!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Sent to the ground by Josh Newton. 3rd down, Bengals coming out in a dime look here.
Here we go, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throw here, 3rd down. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! And the Bengals are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception!
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd.
Here we go,
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Caught just shy of the goal line. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
40. And the Bengals, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
No way, you're kidding me! Seriously? Not even a play?
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. That throw to the outside.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cowboys about set to take over. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Cowboys, first down.
Let's go now.
This is Monpop. Dropped by the first down he had. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Milton now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Come on, come on.
On the carry, it's Maka. He's going to bring this down to their 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage and opened up that running lane.
And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They'll run it here with Moffa. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That's a short gain of 1. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Bravo 80.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down.
Get it.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here we go, shot. Let's go.
No run. This is Moffa. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 8.
Milton out of the pistol here. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here comes Williams on the return. Jukes away from one. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's got it deep downfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5, takes him inside the 40-yard line. First down run, now he's in 5, now 2nd and 5.
Come on.
Here's a throw. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
19 Tiger.
Back to throw now. And again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack. Setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sidelines. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. The Cowboys offense headed out there. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game. A little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. This is Moffa. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down from the 42.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. Strength, the agility. I thought they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking, and that's how you get those big junkyard runs.
Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Love
this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for a loss of yardage. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Ready.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. He's back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Panther 60. Ready.
Another carry for it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st down, and they go right back to it. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
Gosh, how frustrating that must be, not just for him, but really the entire offense and the coaches, to see that kind of effort, to break a tackle on a run, and it still ends in a loss.
Okay,
back to the line they come, 2nd down. Blown back, gets the handoff. That run good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Back to the well again. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. No gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and a few. They call a timeout here. They've got the timeout, so with 5 seconds left, a kick could win this game. So now it all comes down to Chad Ryland. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. That one is good! And they take the lead right near the end of this preseason game.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the game starts to count. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove.